Here's an interesting story about CNN's Chris Cuomo. He is the brother of Andrew Cuomo, who's currently the governor of New York, doing a horrible response to the Roni, of course. Now, he said something super interesting. So he actually caught the Roni, which you guys are probably all aware of, and he went through that battle. And so he's doing some self-reflecting. I think the situation that he was put into, I think gave him a new sort of epiphany type of moment. It gave him a chance for reflection. Although I think that he might have always had these thoughts, but it was just kind of like brewing. He didn't want to say it, all that kind of stuff. He says, I don't like what I do professionally. He said, I don't want to spend my time doing things that I don't think are valuable enough to me personally. I don't value indulging irrationality, hyperpartisanship. I don't like what I do professionally. Um, I don't think it's worth my time. I don't think it's worth it to me because I don't think I mean enough. I don't think I matter enough. I don't think I can really change anything. So then what am I really doing? I'm seen as being good at being on TV and advocating for different positions, but I don't know if I value those things. Certainly not as much as I value being able to live my life on my own terms. He says Trump is, we all know, is full of shit by design. That's obviously true. He says, I don't want some jackass, loser, fat tire biker being able to pull over and get in my space and talk bullshit to me. I don't want to hear it. Um, and he says that he laments his profession not allowing him to tell his critics to go to hell. That matters to me more than making millions of dollars a year because I've saved my money and I don't need it anymore. I wanted to be able to tell you to go to hell to shut your mouth. I don't get that doing what I do for a living. Me being able to tell you to shut your mouth or I will do you the way you guys do each other. Here I am in an almost powerless position against this asshole because I'm a celebrity and he's allowed to say whatever he wants to me. There's obviously a reference to the whole Fredo episode that he had where he went off on that right-wing troll guy. Um, but I think what he's having here is a moment of reflection, a moment of realization. Although, again, I think this is something that's definitely not new in his brain. I think he knew it already. But I understand what he's talking about. And so, editorially at CNN, you're basically set up to be a machine. You're set up as an NPC. When you play like an MMORPG and you go to the bank NPC, say hi, withdraw gold, whatever, you pull out your gold, or you go to the boat and you transfer somewhere to a different city, you know, that's him. Like, he's an NPC, literally. He goes on, he asks his questions. He's not supposed to have any, opinions that are outside of the mainstream. He can't say anything like that. He's got to be really careful, and CNN is sort of notorious for that kind of behavior towards their employees. And he's like, I'm tired of this shit. I'm a human being. I'm not a fucking robot. I have opinions, and I actually like Chris, man. He seems like a cool dude, which seems like a likable guy. He always brings on progressives, So shout out to Chris Cuomo. He's a cool dude. You know what I'm saying? He's a cool dude for sure. And I think we all see this in him, and so he makes a lot of money. He would never need the money in the first place. The guy's brother is Andrew Cuomo, who's the governor of New York, and then I believe his dad was either governor of New York or mayor of NYC. Although I'm pretty sure it was Mario Cuomo who was governor of New York. So he would never go broke. That's the real reason why he has the CNN job in the first place, is because his bro is the governor of New York. That's the reason why. So, yeah, it's just, I think he's seeing the light. Now, he already apparently walked back his comments, so it'll be an interesting thing to see what happens. But he's a cool dude, but I just think he's having some self-reflection. Like, there's more to life than just being an NPC in a video game that has a script to run on, right? Like, there's more. Don't you want to have meaning? Don't you want to do something you truly enjoy and not just, the checks may be nice, but don't you feel kind of soulless, Don't you feel like kind of like a zombie? So I think he's sort of having his epiphany moment here, which is pretty interesting stuff. So I'll try to keep you updated on this story as it comes out.